Hey friends, it's Sin. Welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, we will be doing my very first cash stuffing of 2023. I'm super excited to share with you guys my new system. Not really a new system, but new categories, new envelopes. So if you're interested in that type of content, in budgeting, in all things budgeting, we'll just jump right in. Buckle up. All right, so you guys, for my cash stuffings, if you are new here, and I guess I'll try to explain. I won't dive in too much, but I'll try to provide context for those of you who are new to the community. I am a bi-weekly cash stuffer, meaning obviously I don't stuff every week, but I technically only do 2 stuffings a month. That's just kind of how I approach things. So I use cash. I have sinking funds, but I also use credit cards. This is just how my system works for me, but just wanted to provide you guys a background on that. So we are going to be stuffing my cash envelopes, and like I said, there are new categories that I did add, some that I did remove. Toward the end of the year, last year, or I guess last month, I did sit down, take a look at my finances, see what categories that I actually needed, see what categories I didn't need it. So we're kind of doing a revamp here. So I'll go through new categories that I have for my cash envelopes as well as my sinking funds. Last year I did have 2 binders, long-term sinking funds and short-term sinking funds. Long-term is more priorities or goals or dreams that I have, and then short-term sinking funds are for categories that I use more frequently but not as frequently that I need these cash envelopes for on the daily that I carry in my bag. So again, we're gonna go into detail on any new categories I had, because I did try to consolidate my binders a little bit. One other thing before I shut my mouth and actually get into the cash stuffing is I did take out some money. So we're pretty much starting fresh with the exception of one envelope, and I'll kind of get into that. But I did pretty much take out all of my money. For those of you who are curious, I did use it to pay off credit card debt. Spoiler alert, because I was trying to have a video out on my, my debt confession 1 year later. But if you are watching, I just gave you a spoiler. So that's why we're starting fresh, which I thought was the best decision for me. But anyway, I think that's all I had to say. Hopefully that's all I had to say. So with that being said, oh no, that wasn't all I had to say. I also will be using these trackers for the new year. Last year I had laminated trackers that I put into my binder. It was just getting very messy. There were, all of the Sharpie marks were getting all over the binders and the envelopes. So I was like, you know what, let me just go back to normal. We're using these trackers that I'll put in these envelopes every time I add money or take money out so that I can track my balance. If you are interested in these trackers, I did create them myself. So I'll add the link to my Etsy shop in the description down below for those of you who want it. All right, so that's it. That's all I have to say. So now we'll just get right into our cash stuffing. So today we're going to be stuffing a total of $730. So let's just go ahead and count this money to see that we have the right amount. So 100, 200, 300, 350, 370, 90, 410, 30, 50, 70, 90, 510, 530, 50, 70, 90, 610, 620, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 695, 70, 705, not 70, 700, 705, 10, 15, 20, 720, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 7, 30. So we have the right amount, and we'll just jump right into our cash envelopes. Like I said, I carry these with me on a daily basis in my bag. So starting off, cafe and pastries. Last year I had a boba, the words. What are words, you guys? Last year I had a boba envelope that I use. Honestly, you guys, I love going to new cafes, like little bakery or pastry shops, just because I love the vibes. So that's why I kind of just created a catch-all category for, if I go to cafes or like get any, if I get boba or coffee or whatever, this is what this envelope is for. So this envelope or this category is getting $20 for the next 2 weeks. And we'll put that off to the side. Next is church, which is getting $20. Dining is getting $100. And again, you guys, I am also going to be playing around with my amounts. That's what a budget is for. So, these amounts may not stick forever. I may have to adjust them, but that's what I'll do month in and month out, kind of seeing where my money goes. So for gas, for example, gas has gone down quite a bit. So I'm only giving myself $40 for the next 2 weeks. Groceries has just skyrocketed. So we're giving ourselves $100. Next is household and supplies, which is also a new envelope or a new category. I removed my allowance envelope because just taking a look back, I'm like, what did I even spend that money on? So for my allowance, I would give myself like $75 to $100 every 2 weeks, and like it would just be gone, and I would wonder, what did I even spend my money on? So I want to really be more intentional, I guess, with where my money goes this year. So we really are going to be tracking it. So I realize I do spend a lot of my money on just like household items, whether it's like cleaning supplies or just like office supplies or just random knickknacks here and there. So that's what this is going to be for, and we're giving ourselves $50. And then last is my going out cash envelope. So you guys, I do carry this with me in my bag, every day, everywhere I go. But this, I kind of see it more as like a sinking fund that I don't necessarily track. If you are curious, or if you have been here before, you know what I'm talking about. All of these cash envelopes, at the end of 2 weeks, when I go to do a new stuffing, any money that I have left over, I kind of use that, or I push that off to the side for savings that I do at the end of the month. This is the only envelope that I keep rollover money in. So if I have like $5 at the end of 2 weeks, I'm keeping that in here, and that's just kind of how I operate, I guess. So that's pretty much it. Well, we're giving ourselves $20. We almost forgot. So $20 for going out. And that is it for our cash envelopes, guys. All right, so next we'll move on to our sinking funds. We'll start off with the long-term sinking funds as always. So let's see. And actually, I did forget to mention, well, I don't think I did forget to mention, but I did create new envelopes. I am very minimalist. You guys, I wear white, black, and neutral clothing. Like, colors just don't do it for me. So I did have like pink and yellow folders last year, or envelopes last year, and that was like great. I loved it because it just like was out of my comfort zone. But I just wanted something more neutral. So that's why I created new envelopes for myself. But all right, anyway, we'll get right into it. So first home, this is the only envelope that has money in it, because like I said, I took everything out to pay off my credit card debt. And so I have nothing in my sinking funds pretty much. But first home is the reason why I kept money in here was because I didn't want to lose progress. This is my next big priority goal, is to be able to save up for a down payment on my first home. And in the area that I live in, it is quite expensive, and so I just didn't want to lose progress. So that's why we have money in here. But first home is getting $140. So we have 100, 20, and 40. Let's organize that. All right, so in first home we have two placeholders. So $2,000. This is money that I have in the bank. So 2,000, 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 650, 700, 720, 40, 60, 80, 90, 791, 2, 3, 4, 5. So $2,795 in our first home envelope. All right. Next is vacation, which is getting $35. I already have a trip planned in the fall, you guys, so I gotta save up. Growth. This is a new envelope, a new category this year. It's getting $15. This is really just like anything that I am using for like personal, professional growth or whatever. That's gonna kind of further my future, I guess. For example, like if I want to do certifications for my career, like certifications are not expensive, especially when you have to like buy exam prep materials, you got to pay for the exam, all of that stuff. So that's what this is for. So it is getting $15. And then last envelope in this binder is months ahead, which is getting $8. All right, so that's it for this binder, you guys. And I will put this off to the side. And then we'll move over to our short-term sinking funds binder. Let's see. All right, so for short-term sinking funds, Adventures is getting $12. Up next is car things. I changed the name of this category from car maintenance to car things. Not that it matters, but this envelope isn't just for car maintenance. It's for my car insurance, for car property tax, car registration, all of that. So we're giving ourselves $42 in here. And luckily, you guys, I already paid my insurance premium for the next 6 months, so we're all good on that. We're just gonna try to save so we have enough money to pay our next premium in 6 months. Next is family, which is getting $10. Glow up is getting $15. And this is not a new category, but I did consolidate. So I did have a clothing and glow up envelope last year. This year, I just wanted to consolidate. So this is gonna be for clothing, makeup, self-care, beauty, any of that stuff is going into this envelope. I didn't really find a need, honestly, just from my spending last year to have separate envelopes for this. Health is getting $35. All right, Hiroki, which is my Shiba Inu, is getting $10. And he actually has to get some vaccine shots next month, so we gotta save up for that. Holidays is getting $42. Wine and Dine is getting $10, and this is also a new category. You guys, I'm bougie. I'm not even gonna lie. I like going out to eat. I'm a foodie. I like trying new food. I like having a nice glass of wine. I like going out to dinner, to new restaurants, whether it's fancy or even just like, I don't know, like a chicken sandwich restaurant that just opened up down the street. So this is what this envelope is for, and it's separate from my dining. But honestly, I need two categories, two separate folders, because I am crazy like that. All right, last is my over budget category, which isn't new. It's just a new name. It's getting $6. And I think some people have asked, like, why I have this. I need to get into the habit of not overspending. But even just that, not taking money from my buffer / checking account. So I really want to get into the habit of not having to, like, do just that. And that's why we have this here. Again, being over budget is not something that, like, you intend to do. It just happens. So in case that happens, I do have like money that I can use as a fallback when I don't have any money left over from either my cash envelopes, if I don't have enough money in my my other sinking funds. So that's that on that, and we are now done with our cash stuffing. One thing I wanted to mention is I recently counted the amount I had from my $1 and $5 savings challenge. So I asked you guys, what I should do with it, and a lot of you were like, split it up, like pay half towards debt, or like use half towards fun and the other half towards savings. Like I mentioned earlier, I did pay off my credit card debt, and so that's why I asked you guys that question, because that was originally what this savings challenge was for. Now that I don't need that anymore, I'm probably going to just take this money and add it to my sinking funds, just so that we have a good head start for the new year, and we don't find ourselves in a hole. So this is where this money is going to be going. I'm just going to do this kind of offline, figure out where I want to, add some more cash to. So I just wanted to kind of keep you guys updated. But yeah, it's a whole stack. I got to figure out where I'm allocating it. But that's pretty much it. I know that was a really long video. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you all in the next one. Bye.